This video is brought to you by the Sony Action Cam. Now, if you haven't heard of the Sony Action Cam, it's a compact little camera that allows you to capture all of your thrilling moments in HD. You can attach it to a ton of things and get some really cool shots. And if you head on over to the Sony Action Cam YouTube channel, you can see that they attached it to an eagle and got some really awesome footage. And it even features image stabilization, so if you're doing something crazy, you're still gonna get some really smooth shots. So if you're interested in this camera, definitely check the links down below in the description. What's going on, everyone? It's your average consumer, and today I've got a video for you guys that you've been requesting for a couple of years now, and that is my top 5 favorite earbuds. Now, not all of the earbuds on this list have been featured on the channel before, so you can definitely expect to see full reviews of those coming soon. Also, this is a list of my personal top 5 favorites. It's not a list of the best because sound is subjective, and what may be the best to me might not be the best to you. But hey, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. And alright guys, to kickstart this list at number 5, we have the Sennheiser Momentum in-ears. You might be familiar with the Momentum headphones, but now Sennheiser has brought the line to the in-ear category. When it comes to design, these are amongst the best looking earphones I've ever used. Sennheiser went with the black and red color scheme that so many of us love, and they executed it pretty well here. They have a curved design so they can deliver music straight into your ear canal with no issues. And they also have a polycarbonate and stainless steel housing, so you can expect some great durability. Now, one of my favorite things Sennheiser did with these is that they created 2 separate versions for Android and Apple users. This is great because you're no longer limited to the controls you have access to just because of your device. Although it seems to work with a bunch of Android devices, it's not guaranteed that it's going to work with every single one because some manufacturers do things a bit differently. Now, let's talk a bit about the sound. The first thing that stood out to me when I tried these is how smooth the vocals sound. The bass is pretty tight and controlled, so don't expect any head rattling, but it's definitely there and it's pleasant. I found the sound quality to be pretty dynamic and it works with many genres. This is definitely the kind of sound quality that you'd expect from a well-known brand like Sennheiser. You can surprisingly find these for $100 on Amazon, and I'll have links down below in the description, and I also have links for all the earbuds mentioned in this video down below as well. But overall, these are more than a solid pair of earbuds at the $100 price range, and that's why we have the Sennheiser Momentum in-ears at number 5. And for number 4 on this list, we have the Beats Tour 2.0. Now, I'm very aware that tons of people dislike Beats, but I don't think that the second generation of their product should be overlooked, and I'm not the first one to say it. In typical Beats fashion, these are good looking earbuds, and they're well designed for comfort. They come in a variety of colors ranging from black and red, white and red, gray, and all red. They come with a flat, tangle-free cable, which is pretty important for earbuds since they're pretty much all cable. I've stated in some reviews that I have some pretty oddly shaped ears, which cause earbuds to have a hard time staying in place for me, but I've had no issues with the Tour 2.0 as they're designed to fit pretty nicely into your ear canal. They also include optional wingtips that make it pretty impossible for them to fall out my ears. Now, when it comes to sound, the Beats Tour 2.0 are right up my alley. They've got some great bass, but it isn't as boomy as the original version, but it's also not as muddy. Because they turn down the bass, you can hear vocals more clearly, which leads to a better overall listening experience. The Beats Tour 2.0 retail for about $135 on Amazon, which is pretty far from the most expensive headphones on this list, but I definitely think it's worth the price for what you're getting. If you're looking for a good looking pair of earbuds with some nice bassy sound and great comfort, the Beats Tour 2.0 are definitely worth looking into. And that's why we have the Beats Tour 2.0 at number 4. And for number 3 on this list, we have the Shure Se215s. Now, I took a shot in the dark when I picked these up, but I gotta say I was pleasantly surprised. The Shure Se215s feature an adjustable over-the-ear design which helps a ton for keeping these in place. And I've gotta say, not including the addition of wingtips or any modifications, these stay in my ear better than any earbuds I've experienced. They come with a pretty sizable assortment of ear tips so you can get the perfect fit for your ear. You can find them in this see-through black or clear design, and I personally think the black looks pretty good. My only complaint with the design on these is that sometimes it gets pretty confusing as to which side goes in your ear due to the rotatable cables. However, those rotatable cables are a huge bonus. Unlike other earbuds, if anything happens to your cables, you can replace them as they're detachable from the earbuds themselves. I would have liked to see a smaller body around the input, since the current one, it may be a little hard to work with some mobile device cases. I also wish it came with an inline remote, but that isn't a deal breaker for me. As for the sound quality on these guys, they sound great. They aren't that bassy, but with a simple change to a larger ear tip, you can definitely change that. And that's one of the benefits of using in-earbuds. Vocals come in very clearly as these offer some great clarity, and if you're looking for well-balanced sound, these are a must-have. You can find these on Amazon for just $100, and I think that's a steal. This price is what led me to be surprised with the quality when I first got my hands on these. So if you're looking for something very comfortable, decent looking, with some great balanced sound that won't break the bank, these are the ones for you. And that's why we have the Shure Se215s at number 3. And for number 2 on this list, and boy was it close to being number 1, we have the RHA T10i. Now if you watch my vlogs, you know I recently got my hands on these and they easily climbed to the top of the list of my favorites. RHA earbuds are always well constructed and have a premium feel to them. These are no different. The T10i have quite the industrial look as they feature a stainless steel construction, molded to fit nicely into your ear, thick durable cables, and an overall very solid build. They have an over-the-ear design with color-coded cables so you can know at a glance which side goes into what ear. The band that goes over your ear are adjustable and make it quite comfortable to wear these. One of the most amazing features of these earbuds, besides the amazingly solid design, are the interchangeable tuning filters. With these, you can change the sound quality delivered from the buds, which is a very awesome feature. And I'll tell you, these filters have quite the impact on sound. You're given a pair for bass, treble, and a reference pair, which is meant to be more for a neutral sound. The sound delivered from the T10i is simply amazing. The soundstage on these are something to experience. For those not familiar with the term soundstage, the soundstage will give you the ability to visualize the placements of musical instruments and vocalists and any sounds you hear in your music. I've been jumping back and forth between the reference and the bass filter, and reference has enough bass to make me happy, but with the bass filter I get that head rattling action I look for. The treble filter is also very nice if you want to listen to something with more vocals or higher pitched sounds. No matter what filters you use, the RHA T10i produces amazing sound, and I'm very happy with it overall. Now these are premium earbuds, so they're a little on the expensive side, and it comes in at about $200. But honestly, I think it's completely worth it. It's a solid investment on a versatile pair of earbuds that will surely last you a while, and that's why we have the RHA T10i at number 2. Could have been number 1 though. And my number 1 favorite pair of earbuds are the Jaybirds Blue Bud Ex. Anyone who knows my taste in headphones and sound definitely won't be surprised by this. The Blue Bud Ex are a pair of Bluetooth earbuds with some great sound quality. Since these are Bluetooth, you don't need to be wired to any device to use them, which makes them super convenient and liberating, which is also why I love Bluetooth headphones. These also have controls on them that allow you to play and pause music, control your volume, answer and hang up calls. Their lightweight design allows them to be very comfortable when worn, and the buds have such a small footprint that it's easy to use or carry around without them being a bother at all. Now these are made with an active lifestyle in mind, so they have a sweat-proof coating and also come with some wingtips to make sure they stay securely in your ears while working out or doing any physical activities. You get a solid 8 hours of battery life, which is actually quite good considering how small these are. They've got great range, so you don't have to hug your phone in order to stay connected. Now, while these are extremely convenient, they also have wonderful sound quality. They offer some great clarity while still being super bassy. If you're in the market for a bassy pair of earbuds, these will definitely do the trick for you. Many have purchased these based on my recommendations in the past, and it seems everyone feels the same way about them as I do. These typically retail for about $170, but on Amazon you can find them for $130, and I gotta say guys, that is a must buy. I highly recommend these as they were my go-to earbuds every time I left the house until the T10i came out. But I don't think I use any earbuds more when traveling, and that is why we have the Jaybirds Blue Bud Ex as my number 1 pair of earbuds. And alright guys, that pretty much wraps up my list of my top 5 favorite earbuds. Now remember, links are down below in the description if you want to check any of these out, and full reviews are coming for some of the ones that I mentioned that don't have reviews yet on the channel. But thanks for watching guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be the cool guy that gives it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more content from me. Till the next video guys, it's your average consumer. Peace.